We call it Delimune V. We originally brought a product in from Russia that I had heard about. When we started making the American product, it was made by a company in Indianapolis, Indiana, and their name of that company is Vivolac. So I call this Delimune V, and that's where we get the Delimune V. So call it 5, call it V, it's Delimune 5 or Delimune V. We understand. Originally, the research started in Russia on this kind of stuff. It progressed into Russia, and then the research was moved into the Ukraine. And my wife, Dr. Luba Sichel here, was responsible for the development of a number of these kinds of products, but this particular product turned out to be a strain that she had developed when she was the dean of the Institute of Biotechnology in Kyiv in Ukraine. We had used this prior to my knowing this, but this is from the Ukraine. So it's really, we could call it a Ukrainian project. But Bulgaria and Ukraine and Russia and Poland, all of these Slavonic countries have been using these probiotics for years and years and years, way ahead of us in America and probably way ahead of Australia. So I had been to St. Petersburg, Russia, and I went back to St. Petersburg, Russia, and befriended the people that told me that they had developed this product. It was a colleague of Luba, my wife's. And from that, I started buying the product and bringing it into the United States. And first of all, I started doing those old-fashioned powder papers, like our granddads got their medicine. We were trained to do that when I went to pharmacy school. And then I started making my own capsules, and I started giving away capsules because I gave away somewhere between 300,000 and 500,000 doses of this product before I ever decided I would try and sell it.
Is that right?
And I filed with the Food and Drug Administration in the United States. They accepted my file. That allowed me to start the marketing of the product. We then had, this may be more information you want, but we had a publication that was printed by this institute, Health Sciences Institute, tells the story of what I did. And from this, when this publication was released, well, we had a dramatic increase in sales, and we have never stopped growing since this period, September 2004. So that's kind of the background.
I think that